Hey guys, Group Leader here. I am James Noel M. Caspillo and I am the leader of Group 2. And for today's video, me and my members will present to you our group work that our teacher tasked us to do. And without further ado, let's get right into the video.
So good day everyone, it's Christian here for the problem understanding analysis. Our project is simple, Jollibee online delivery system. The purpose of this program is to help customer and calculate their total bill based on the item they ordered. The system accepts the customer names like information, unit prices and quantities, and if then computes the total amount, applies a 10% discount if applicable and generates a receipt showing the final amount to be paid. So in these simple terms, this program works with basic cashier or bidding system. Instead of manually calculating the customer order, the program auto computes the total amount, applies the discount when needed, and provide the receipt. So the program must be able to accept the customer names and unit prices, quantities. It should calculate the subtotal and total amount of orders. The system should also determine if the customer is qualified for a discount and automatically calculate discounted. Sorry guys. It should generate a receipt that display all necessary information. These requirements are served as a guide for a whole system. They help ensure that all important features and calculations are included in the program and that the system works according to its needed purpose. Inputs are information entered by user. Without these inputs, the program will not able to perform the calculation or generate the correct system. Check whether the customer qualifies for a 10% discount and calculate the discount using ternary operator. Lastly, the final amount to be paid computed, the receipt is generated.
Hey everyone, I am Joshua Kayako. Today I will explain our algorithm. The main purpose of this algorithm is to calculate the total amount that the customer needs to pay after purchasing 3 items. It also checks if the customer is a senior citizen or PWD to apply a discount before computing the final payment. In step 1 to 3, the program starts and asks for the customer's name, then stored it in a variable for later use. In step 4 to 10, the program asks for the first item's name, unit price, and quantity. After receiving the inputs, it calculates the subtotal of the first item by multiplying the unit price by the quantity. In step 11 to 17, the same process is repeated for the second item. In step 18 to 24, the program again repeats the process for the third item. In step 25, the program adds the subtotal of the 3 items to get the overall subtotal.
Good day everyone, my name is Marco Aquiles Cruz from the Group 2 and I will be discussing about the other part of the algorithm. Now, let's proceed to step 26 until 38 of the algorithm, where the program computes the discount, the value-added tax, and the amount to be paid. So, step 26, the program asks the customer whether they are a senior citizen. The user simply answers yes or no. Step 27, after the customer answers, the program reads and stores the response in a variable. Step 28, the program uses a ternary operator to determine the discount rate. If the customer is a senior citizen, the discount rate is set to 10%. Otherwise, the discount rate is 0%, which means no discount is applied. Step 29, the program computes the discount amount by multiplying the subtotal by the discount rate. For example, if the subtotal is 1,000 and the customer qualifies for the 10% discount, the discount amount will be 100 or 100 peso. After computing the discount, this is step 30, the program subtracts it from the subtotal to obtain the discounted amount. This is the amount that will be used to calculate the VAT or the value-added tax. Step 31. The program then computes the 12% value-added tax based on the discounted amount. For example, if the discounted amount is 900 peso, then the VAT is 108 pesos. Step 32. Once the VAT has been calculated, the program computes the final amount to be paid by adding the discounted amount and the VAT together. Step 33. After all the computations are complete, the program displays the customer name. Step 34. It also displays the subtotal, which is the total cost of all the items before any discount or VAT is applied. Step 35. The program then displays the discount amount, allowing the customer to see how much was deducted from the subtotal. Step 36. Next, it displays the VAT amount, showing tax that was added to discount amount. Step 37. Finally, the program displays the total amount to be paid. This is the final bill that the customer needs to settle. Step 38. Once all necessary information has been displayed, the algorithm reaches the end of the statement, which marks the completion of the program. To summarize, Step 26 to 38 handle the final computation of the billing system. The program checks if the customer is eligible for a senior citizen discount, calculates the discount, computes the 12% VAT, determine the final amount to be paid, and display all the important billings details before ending the program. This ensures that the customer receives an accurate and complete receipt.
For our pseudocode, we made the pseudocode by translating each step of the algorithm into programming logic. We organized the inputs, calculations, and outputs in the correct order. First, collects the customer's information and item details. Second, calculation of subtotal, discount, VAT, and total amount. And lastly, displays the results to the user.
Dangal greetings everyone, especially dangal greetings to you from our subject proctor in CCS 102, Ma'am Cyrene Pregonero. I am de Guzman Vince Aaron Lavinia from Section 1 ITC, and my part of the group projects is the pseudocode. So, let's start. As you can see, the pseudocode creates an interactive billing system that collects a customer's name and processes three individuals' purchases by capturing each item's names, unit price, and quantity. It automatically calculates a subtotal for each item by multiplying its price by the quantity ordered. Finally, it sums the subtotals together to determine the overall grand total. But if you are a senior citizen, just show some documents like ID just to prove that you are a seniors, and you will be receive a total of 10% discount to reduce the grand total before displaying the final total amount that you will need to pay. And that is all. Thank you. And once again, dangal greetings to all of you. I am de Guzman Vince Aaron Lavinia from Section 1 ITC, reporting my part in our group projects, and that is Pseudocode. God bless. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Christian De Vera, a member of Group 2. My part in our project was creating a flowchart. Our flowchart contains the information from the user's three different meals and as if the user is a PWD or senior to get a 10% discount from Jollibee online delivery services.
Good day everyone. I will explain how our billing system flowchart works. First, the process starts. The system asks for the customer's name and the details of the items purchased, up to 3 items. For each item, we input the name, price, and quantity. Then the system calculates the subtotal for each item by multiplying price by quantity and adds them all to get the total subtotal.
Next up, the system checks if the customer is senior citizen or PWD. If yes, a 10% discount is applied. If no, there is no discount. After that, it computes the discount, subtracting from the subtotal, then adds 12% back to get the final total. And lastly, the system displays the receipt with the customer name, subtotal, discount, VAT, and total amount. And that's the end of the process. In short, input N, compute N, discount N, VAT N, receipt. Thank you.
Hello, ako po si Joaquin J. Edemesa and ako isa sa mga members ng Group 2. And ito po yung project namin. Ito ay scanner, tapos yung class name namin is order items. Then, list out ko dito yung variables. And then, yung ginamit ko variables ay string, int, and double. And then, yung total namin dito, ginawa ko 0, tapos gumamit ako ng assignment operator. So, every time na mag-enter tayo ng price and then quantity, pagta-times yung dalawang yon, and then kung ano yung result nun, idadagdag natin kay total. Ganun yung mangyari kay second order and kay third order din. And then, pagdating naman dito kay are you a senior citizen? Yes or no? Nagawa din string, tapos senior. And then, yung ginawa ko ternary, para sa discount ay senior.equals ignore case. Kaya siya ignore case kasi para kahit anong case na yes, yan, i-read pa rin siya as yes. Pero, pag no or any other, siya as 0 ay greater than or equal than 500. Akin na yung total times 0.10. And then, pag nag-no naman, ma-activate yung 0. So, meaning ng logical dito is kapag isang true lang, gagana tong una na statement natin, or kapag nag-false to, mag-0 yan. And then, final total natin is equals to total minus discount. And then, para sa VAT natin, yung VAT natin ay 12%, which is equivalent to 0.12. Ginawa ko ternary. And then, pag nag-yes, 0 ang lalabas sa VAT. And then, kapag nag-no ka naman, pag no ka, pag hindi ka senior citizen, yung final total natin, ita-times siya, 0.12. And then, in total amount, final total plus VAT. Ito yung output natin. Customer's name, items, and then yung price and quantities nila. Ito yung subtotal plus yung total. I remember yung kanina, na nadagdagan siya na every time na mag-input tayo na quantity and price. And then yung VAT, and then yung total amount. So, ito yung itsura niya kapag nag-run siya. So, dito, nag-enter ako name, Maxwell. And then, first order, Dokito Chicken Burger. Yung price ay 89. How many would you like? Dalawa. And then, isa pang spicy chicken burger, 89. Then, dalawa. Extra rice, 15 pesos. And then, 4. Tapos, nag-yes ako dito. Meaning, meron akong discount. And then, wala rin akong value added tax. So, yung original amount yung original total ko is 416. And then, since senior citizen ako, may discount 374.4. So, naman ang itsura kapag nag-no. Yung nag-order ng pizza, chicken, cola, and then yung original total ko ay 1,930. And then yung VAT ko, or which is value added tax, dadagdagan yung total ko ng 208.44. And then plus natin yun, 1,945.44. So, yun.
Okay guys, moving on to our testing and debugging the Java code. As you can see, there are two scenarios that can be shown with the basic output. First scenario is if the customer is senior citizen or PWD, then a discount will be applied. Otherwise, if the customer is not PWD or senior citizen, then a discount will not be applied. Just to add, we ran to some few problems when we just started this code, like how to solve this equation and such. But those things are solved now, so that's all. Thank you. And I am James Nolan Castillo, the group leader of Group 2. And thank you.